Just about to leave my first stop. This is Petro 2, a super great truck stop at exit 53 in the town called Colby, Kansas. Actually here it says Morgan, but Colby is a bit to the north, but it's exit 53 of I-70, so it's just 53 miles from here to the Colorado line. And the wind is unbelievable, just killing my fuel mileage. Even with this relatively light load. And I look at that petrol loop, there's hardly any trucks inside, and I need to do my grease on the truck. See, there's a trick here. If you push the button like this on this right stalk, your mileage comes up. See, 291, 203, that's kilometers. I know that's at 290,000. I was due for a grease because the previous one was 20,000 k before in kilometers. But I don't want to do it in the middle of the day. You know, sometimes even though there's hardly any. I think I saw one truck inside there in the loop bay. But I never like to waste time in the middle of the day like this because I need to reach the bottom of the next state, right? Because there's still lots of driving if I want to deliver this Monday. And these guys have a very good food court inside, you know, some Mexican grill in there, like a very nice place. But I just got a super fresh burritos right from the stand, some with green chili. You know, I swore I would not eat all this stuff, but they looked, I was so hungry, they looked so good. And then I bought water. This is the only type of bottle they had. I don't care that it's not clear plastic like this one. You know, it doesn't last. I kill it in 2 days anyway. And then I got some cashews, and I got Starbucks coffee. Inside they have a real Starbucks, and not just coffee urns with Starbucks type coffee, but the actual Starbucks that you can enter either from the truck stop, or it has a separate door, and it's huge inside, you know. And they know all the right terms, so I was able to order my upside down Americano without any hassle. Alright, the next stop, but I don't think I'll stop, I'll just turn in there, but the next turn, see, that's what programmed into my GPS. It says 111 kilometers, top right corner, so 70 miles. That's our exit 437, already in Colorado. That's where I'm turning on 385 south. Okay, let's get to the freeway. Oh, and the time flies fast because I have a new audiobook, but this one is not on MP3, so I got CDs everywhere. Now I'm listening to number 5, a really cool, you know, interesting book about, you know, Dubai. Like, it's so, you know, many interesting elements of this culture of United Emirates, you know. And the author is Dan Fesperman, and the book is called Layover in Dubai. 10 hours 52 minutes of unabridged recording on 9 discs. So it's 11 hours, right? So cost me about, yeah, it was I think it was $14.99. Yeah, so $14.99, and you get almost 11 hours of listening pleasure. Okay, lights on, headlights on. My CD book is on pause. And these guys even have a playground. The whole truck stop looks like it was remodeled recently. They have a playground, and they have a separate area for dogs, like for animals. Petro 2. Yeah. very big, and lots of souvenirs inside. Yeah, that area over there, behind the fence. Oh, actually it is dog. It's not just animals, it says dog park. And I hope they clean up after the dogs. And here, what do we have here? Oh, Fastenal. That's they sell industrial supplies. Okay, I need 70 west. See, I fueled up yesterday at the Iowa line before we left, and well, we drove maybe, I did 360 miles yesterday, and now I did what, 2 hours, and I'm already at half a tank. Like I said, very bad wind. And it's coming from, I think, southwest. So now I'm driving like this, west. You see, and on this side there's another truck stop. That's the same type where I spent the night. Next to McDonald's. It's all flat so far, just vast open space. Very easy to drive because the roads are pretty wide and there's not that much traffic anyway. I went through a couple of construction sites, but they were no bother. Yeah, you see, for now it's all pretty much like a, looks like Texas, right? Or Oklahoma. But I know that once I approach the Colorado, I will see mountains in the distance. So it'll be pretty cool. You'll guys see how the terrain changes from all these fields to canyons and mountains and huge hills. Exit 1, the last exit in Kansas. Okay, I think that's the sign after the bridge on the right. Yeah, first the green sign says leaving Kansas, come again. And here's the sign on the right where people are taking pictures, says welcome to colorful Colorado. Well, this is a quick stop in Burlington, Colorado, exit 437. And it's so hot I had to change to my beach sandals. Oh, what is it, 70 Celsius, you see? So I said it was hot. 70 Celsius. And there's hardly any trucks. And one funny thing I wanted to show you guys is that there's a Melton flatbed over there, right? And by the way, Melton always does this. They use 53-foot flatbeds, and check out at the spacing between the rear tire and the bumper. You see, they use a 10-1 spread, fixed tandem, but it's moved forward. I think it's probably California illegal, but anyway, so it's kind of like funny that so much overhang, you know, so you cannot load it to the max because of that. But what's interesting is that this guy has some huge stone blocks, and they're white, and on the front it says red. And all the letter red is in black, but all the other markings except some mysterious CSQ are in red. And all his chains look brand new, like, you know, shiny. Nice chains, nice binders, and actually the trailer looks relatively new. And I put the end destination, final destination for the day in my GPS. So now it's gonna start arguing with me, because you see I am at I-70, and from here it's 398 kilometers, which is around 240 miles, so 60 miles per hour. But of course I'm not driving like that fast. Now check out that guy, that old blue Pete, pulling a 53 step 3-axle, or nice, I think 60-inch spread, probably Canadian, because you very rarely see, looks like a Transcraft trailer. You rarely see Americans pulling three-axle trailers. And why I stopped here is because we are right on the Highway 385. So at the end of the driveway I just go left, which is south, away from the comfort of the freeway. So from now on, pretty much for the next 4 hours of driving plus stopping and lights, probably 5 hours, I will not see the freeway, which is I'm leaving over there. And the price over here, like it was going lower at the end of Kansas. The lowest I saw, I think, was yeah, where I slept over there, it was $254, nice price. And then I saw $269, and now I entered Colorado. See, at Love's it's $284, and actually I'm like 45% full. So I think it should be okay till I reach the end, but I hope that I'll find cheaper fuel somewhere. That's why I did not fuel over here. And so now I think I'll be staring at this exciting landscape of corn and fields for quite a few hours. The shoulders kind of narrow. Look at these posts on the right. Yeah, this is definitely not a freeway, so I'll have to watch out for the coming traffic. Corn disappeared. Now I'm just driving among empty fields, vast spaces. This is still 385 south, just about to turn on 40 west. Okay, city limits, Cheyenne Wells, elevation 4,296 feet. So my first turn onto Highway 40 must be somewhere here. Picturesque little town. What are you talking about? Nobody's turning anywhere. I follow 385. But I need 40. Where's 40? 385. this is not the proper way. Oh, wait a second. It is proper way. This idiotic GPS. Okay, I think I've been here before. So yeah, you go there and then you loop to to US 40. Okay, so that's US 40 over there. So yeah, there's railway tracks. See, I knew it. You cannot trust these GPSs at all. Just to make a simple turn from one highway to the other. Unbelievable. Just as usual is the case. Cool. Quite often I just want to grab this thing and either smash it really hard on the pavement or just put it under the tires and roll over slowly. Somehow I very rarely entertain such thoughts about the tablet. I wonder why.
US 385, East 5th Street South, then take the second right.
Yeah, so I need to go west.
After 90 meters, turn right, US 40, US Highway 40.
So we're turning right. Oh yeah, okay, finally. The sign says 40 west this way. Okay. So, and I'm going west, and then I should see, I don't remember how far it is, but then I'm going south again, but this time on 287, and that number seems familiar. I think I was on it before. That's a pretty big highway. I think it's gonna be a 4-lane. This is my turn onto South 287. Traffic seems to be much livelier over there. Oh yeah, so Kit Carson is that way. So 40 west continues that way. Yeah, I'm not taking this exit. Basically turning left. Turning south towards New Mexico. Yeah, I'm still on 287 south. See this huge lake on my left as I go like this? Check this out. Humongous. I have no idea what it's called. GPS is silent. Yeah, I'm having no luck whatsoever with fuel. This Wiley C store, the town is called Wiley.
In the morning she would send her assistant.
The town is called Wiley. Look at my just washed it. $2.89, the price of fuel over here. And he didn't take, I showed him my card. Like, I'm pretty sure this is Conoco. They take TCH cards. This guy looked at it, he says no. But I was really low on fuel, so. And the thing is, there's a lobs. You see, like, I have to go straight and then turn west on Highway 50. And there's a lobs right here in Lamar, but that is 7 miles away in the wrong direction, and there's scales in there, inspection station, right? So I'm not supposed to go there. So if those scales are open, you know, they say, hey buddy, can we see your permit please? Oh, what are you doing here? You're supposed to go west on Highway 50, right? And of course I cannot go through in here, so see that? Somebody knocked down that stone over there. The good thing is that I got fuel, so I can keep moving. Just in this case, it's real dollars. It's funny, I remember one Canadian guy was upset that I was diminishing the role of Canadian dollar. Well, it's not my fault that it always plays the second fiddle to the American dollar. Say I'm willing to return to Wiley, Colorado anytime soon. But they have some big, I guess, football team over here. Panthers. Wiley, home of the Panthers. Alright, junction 50, Lamar, La Junta. Okay, west 50 west this way, 287. So yeah, so I'm leaving 287. Wow, look at all that cattle over there. Oh, at least this one is divided highway. I like that. Yeah, right. Just as soon as I said it was a divided freeway, the right lane ends. What? And we are back on a 2-lane. I'm in La Junta, Colorado. Looking for my exit should be Highway 350. Oh, I see the sign.
After 800 meters, turn left, Grand Avenue, then turn right.
I see 350 west, left lane. And that's too narrow over there anyway. So 1/4 of a mile. Junction 350. Okay. Where are you? Not this one. Oh, truck route 350 west. Beautiful. Trinidad. Hey.
Turn left, Grand Avenue, then turn right. After 200 meters, turn right, US 350, Resident Street.
Well, we're gonna see about that. Okay, I see the sign. Says 350, turn right.
Turn right.
Okay. So this is the truck route. Cross traffic does not stop. That's not good.
Follow US 350, Auto Drive, for 125 kilometers.
Look at that guy. And that's it. We are on 350. So I'm gonna be on this for probably like 1.5 hours. Pretty much almost all the way to my destination. Well, just as I suspected, you know, usually the higher the number, the worse is the road, right? Like 385 would be worse than 350, but 350 would be worse than, let's say, 50 or 25, right? And look at this, there's no shoulders, and that would be fine, but it's so narrow that half of my load is in the next lane because they have this stupid, every like roughly 100 meters, see these poles over there? And they stand about, I don't know, 3 feet away from the white line. So I cannot come too close to the shoulder. And something like this is really dangerous, you know? Yeah, see? So I got lucky that this guy, yeah, you see this one? And check out the terrain, right? The mountain theme is starting to show itself because I'm not that far. I'm getting closer to the west, so now we have these beautiful hills in the distance. Very nice views, you know. But it looks like it's all private property because their the fence is everywhere. Yeah, you see this one? And then there's bridges. Like I can see them, like for example now I see there's one up ahead. I'll show you guys. There's no shoulder. As a practical, I have to drive in the middle. Like screw this. I'll drive like this because nobody can pass me anyway. I don't think there's anybody behind me. I got my lights, I got this. It's just too narrow. like here's the little bridge I was talking about. These happen every couple of miles, and you can see how close it is on the right and on the left. Oh, check this out. What do we have here? Oh, just a crow, I think. Yeah. Yeah, see? No shoulders whatsoever. So this is great for regular load. It's fine, just do a shortcut like that. But for oversized load, I don't know, what are these guys thinking? What are they smoking? See, another 2 bridges in a row. Well, not too bad, but again, I don't want to drive in the right lane over there. Once again, the bulldog helps me out, right? Really nice. I just keep it like that to the left of the white line. I know exactly where my trailer tires are and where the edge of my load is. Yeah, finally the shoulders improved. I am approaching Highway 160. And 160, of course, is a lower number, so I assume that after we merge, after 350 merges with 160, it should be better. But I see finally these posts, they stepped away, so now they are much further from the highway. And I see lots of mountains in the distance, but it's kind of like a fog, you know, like a mist. It's hard to see them, but I'm getting really close. So 20 kilometers, what is that? About 16 miles to my parking for the night.